Multiple cases of pneumonia were found in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Which microbe caused those cases was previously unknown. Now it is called 2019 novel coronavirus. What do we know about this coronavirus? Let's start from microbes. If we see major classes of microbes, bacteria and virus will be the most common. Fungi and parasites are also familiar, but today's concern is only virus. Okay, so virus, it doesn't have any cellular organization. That's why probably it's called a non-living organism. It either has DNA or RNA, which works as nuclear materials. It doesn't have essential enzyme for nucleic acid synthesis, so it depends on host cell for replication and multiplication. Outer protein shell called capsid covers virus particle inside. It can be transmitted via many vectors. So virus was first discovered around 150 years ago. Actually, you can learn more about virus from any basic virology books. Viruses are classified based on DNA and RNA. There are 7 known DNA viruses. In short, the double-strand DNA virus for EDI, puppy, poly, HEPA, herp, pox, and only single-strand DNA virus is parvovirus. RNA virus family is really long based on their envelope. There are around 8 families without envelope and 11 families with envelope. Here, the red mark coronavirus is coronavirus families. Talk of the time now. Zika from Flaviviridae and Ebola from Fleoviridae was also talk of the time during their time. Viruses from coronavirus are RNA virus. All virus has positive strands. Helical capsids are covered by shell called envelope, linear, and single strand. So far overall there are 7 coronaviruses till now. First 2 coronaviruses 22.9E and OC43 were discovered in 1960. Then NL63 was in 2004, HKU was in 2005, MERS in 2012 in Saudi Arabia, and SARS in 2002 in China. Again, novel coronavirus 2019 was also discovered in Wuhan, China. You may have a question, what does MERS, SARS, and nCoV stands for? MERS stands for Middle East Respiratory Syndrome, SARS stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, nCoV is novel coronavirus 2019. Outgoing spike of envelope area of coronavirus looks like crown. Crown is a Latin word, came from corona. That's why it is called coronavirus. It is suspected that novel coronavirus was initially spread out from seafood and live animal market from Wuhan city. Initially, one worker from that market got sick and got pneumonia. Then his family members, doctors. In that way, a cluster of pneumonia cases was found, and which was then spread out all around the world. According to World Health Organization 9th February situation report, around 35,500 people are infected globally and more than 800 people died and 25 countries are affected. Exact dynamics of this virus is still unknown, but it is suspected that by sneezing or coughing, one infected person can cause human-to-human transmission of this virus. The people who are at risk are meat-shop workers, also the people involved in live animal, and the people who are taking care of the patients are also at the risk. Camel from Saudi Arabia was the origin of Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus, and civet cat was for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus. But for 2019 novel coronavirus, we don't know yet the origin. Whatever we know from the recent news and research papers, symptoms can be mild to severe. Symptoms are started with regular fever with coughing, sneezing, dizziness, and breathing difficulty. It can be converted to pneumonia plus kidney failure too. Bat is highly suspected as origin of this novel coronavirus. but researchers still don't know how this coronavirus jumped from bat to human. Regular polymerase chain reaction is used for diagnosis purpose of this virus, but there is no any specific medication or vaccine yet for this. Only supportive cares are available. As preventive step, we should always use masks to cover our mouth and nose, wash our hands, avoiding close contact with sick people and animals, and avoid touching eyes, nose and mouth with unwashed hand, and make sure wash your hand with soap for at least 20 seconds before and after every important steps. Thoroughly cook your meat before eating. When you are sick, use mask, stay home and isolate yourself from family members. Avoid sharing household items. Monitor your symptom and make sure you call the doctor before going to the hospital. If you know the meaning of novel, you may realize novel means brand new. Scientists doesn't know a lot of facts about this virus yet. That's why researchers are racing to all these facts we have learned from this video may change in future. Check regularly World Health Organization's website to get the updated information. Thank you so much for watching my video.